Welcome to Fresh Vitals. Today, we are taking a close look at the biological mechanics of liver cancer. We are going to map exactly how this disease begins at the cellular level and identify the specific dietary choices you can make to stop it from developing. To survive the liver's deadliest threat, we first have to understand how its microscopic machinery actually works. Look at this schematic. The liver operates like a massive chemical processing plant. Healthy cells act as line workers, strictly following their DNA manual. When replicating, they maintain a steady, orderly speed. But external saboteurs, specifically heavy alcohol and hepatitis viruses, can breach this system. Once inside, these saboteurs damage the DNA manual itself. Without intact instructions, the worker cells mutate and begin ignoring the liver's natural regulatory signals. This illustration shows exactly what happens next. You get an uncontrolled pileup of brown, mutated cells, disrupting the normal pink tissue. They reproduce rapidly, establishing a rogue factory inside the organ. Medical professionals define this specific mass of out-of-control liver cells as hepatocarcinoma. Liver cancer arises when our own internal cellular machinery begins operating without breaks. Zooming out from the microscopic level, we can observe the impact of these cellular hijackings across the global population. This map visualizes World Health Organization data, recording 760,000 deaths from liver cancer in a single year. Isolating the data reveals a heavy concentration in developing regions like sub-Saharan Africa and Asia. This correlates directly with high local rates of carcinogenic viral infections, primarily hepatitis. These numbers expose a massive vulnerability in our population, requiring an aggressive medical counterattack. To regain control of the body, oncologists utilize several distinct clinical protocols. For isolated, solid tumors, the primary method is physical extraction. Surgeons cut the mass out of the body entirely. When surgery is inviable, doctors deploy tools like external ionizing radiation. This machine bombards the tissue with high-energy rays, purposefully damaging the cancerous DNA to force the mutated cells to die. Chemotherapy operates as a systemic weapon. It uses powerful cytotoxic drugs that circulate through the entire body, hunting down and killing any rapidly dividing cells they encounter. Modern medicine has now introduced targeted therapy, which utilizes drugs designed to track and eliminate specific molecular markers. In this animation, you can see how targeted therapy identifies specific molecular differences on the surface of the tumor. It bypasses the healthy workers entirely and exclusively neutralizes the mutated cells. These clinical interventions are powerful, yet data suggests that nearly 40% of all cancer cases can be avoided through individual prevention. The most effective way to manage the liver systems is to stop the mutation at the source. This chart highlights a crucial epidemiological statistic. Up to 35% of all cancer deaths are directly tied to poor diet, physical inactivity, and obesity. Let's look at what we should exclude from our intake. Alcohol acts as a literal chemical solvent in the body, allowing environmental carcinogens to more easily penetrate your cells and damage your DNA. Other hidden saboteurs include aflatoxin B1, a frequent fungal contaminant found in improperly stored grains, as well as the well-documented risks associated with consuming highly processed meats. Conversely, our fortification list relies heavily on dietary fiber, fresh produce, whole grains, and plant-based proteins. Consuming these specific healthy foods provides the exact physical building blocks your immune system needs to maintain a robust cellular firewall. Our daily dietary choices, or the literal materials we provide our bodies, to either strengthen our security systems or compromise them. Here are the two most effective, evidence-based directives for protecting your liver. Vaccinate against hepatitis B and avoid consuming alcohol. If you found this breakdown useful, please like this video, share it with someone who might need to hear it, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on these preventative steps. In the fight against liver cancer, your best defense remains the choices you make every day. Subscribe to Fresh Vitals to continue fortifying your health.